As well as being home to parkrun, Salsey Forest also has a disc golf course. I've been playing disc golf for about 6 years. Never played this course though, so let's go and have a look around. For anyone who's never heard of disc golf, it's a variation on the old game of golf, except instead of using a club, you use a frisbee. You still have a tee pad like this one in front of me. However, instead of aiming for a little hole in the ground, you're aiming for a basket like that yellow thing in the distance. We'll have a close-up look at that in a minute. I think I've lost that in the undergrowth already. And this is what you're aiming for. A metal basket with lots of chains hanging down. So the idea being that when you throw your disc, it hits the chains, drops into the basket, and that's in, like it being in a golf hole. The course here at Salsey Forest has two different settings. You've got the beginner red tees and then the intermediate blue tees. I'm going to be playing off the blue tees just so that I can experience the whole course. I'm not going to show every hole, but I hope that you get a rough idea of what disc golf's about by watching this video. When you finish each hole, look for the marker because it will send you to the next tee. I've made it down to hole 4, and this is most definitely a test. I can either go right and follow the mown route, or try and throw it out left. But with all this high grass, there is absolutely no way I'm finding my disc if I'm come up short. So I am most definitely taking the easier route for finding my disc, and I'll be going off to the right hand side. Perfect. Well, that looked like a perfect drive. It came round the corner and it's then ended up in this lot. I can't find this. I've been looking for 5 minutes already. It's really annoying. You see how short it is on the fairway, and then you got the jungle next to it. This is almost the equivalent of playing the US Open at Oakmont. Stay on the fairway and you're fine. Miss the fairway, you have got no chance at all. I could spend all day searching through this grass trying to find that disc. I don't think I'm ever going to find it. So if you're here at Salsey Forest playing hole 4, and you find a driver which has got the print of an eagle on the front from a US event about 15 years ago, please let me know, because I'd love to know whereabouts it ended up. It hasn't got my name or my number on the back, so enjoy playing with it. Unless you're kind enough to send it back, that would be amazing. But yeah, it's in there somewhere, but honestly, no idea where. Well, I've made it to hole 8. This looks like a really, really difficult hole for beginners and also for the intermediate players. It's a straight cut, straight down, and then a 90-degree turn to the right at the bottom. Each hole comes with a little map like this, which tells us what to expect. 103 metre par 3 for the intermediate players. That's a long one. I don't think I'm making par here. I am coming to the conclusion that trying to do 9 holes of disc golf straight after doing a 5k park run may not have been the best idea, especially in about 24-degree heat. I am knackered, so I apologise if my throws look a little bit laboured. I'm just knackered. So I hope you're enjoying the video, but it's certainly not going to be my best ever performance of disc golf. Well, that's 5. And in for a 6 after throwing my phone on the floor. So from hole 8, it's then a bit of a walk through the woods to hole 9. Nothing like a tree-lined avenue to finish. I wonder how many of these I'm going to hit. I'll take that. It came back into the middle. Well, I haven't even made the beginner tees with that drive. However, actually no, I haven't come that far at all. What I really needed was a driver, but that's stuck in the undergrowth on hole 4, so I'm having to make do with what I've got left. Well, that was an 8 on the last. I really need to learn how to throw a roller. That would have saved a lot of walking and bouncing off of trees. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. It's been something a little bit different. I may do another one depending on whether you like it or not. Either or, I hope you're having a lovely day, and I'll see you all soon.